Welcome back to Miss Donna Reads. Today, we are going to read Cartoon Network's Scooby-Doo and the Haunted Carnival. Scooby-Doo and the Haunted Carnival by Ronald Kidd, illustrated by Vaquero Associates Incorporated and Eric Bender. A Golden Book, New York. One summer day, Scooby-Doo, Shaggy, Fred, Daphne, Velma, and Scrappy-Doo decided to take a break from detective work and go to a carnival. Let's investigate what kind of food they have, Shaggy suggested. Shaggy, Scooby, and Scrappy followed their noses to the hot dog stand as the others went to find fun games to play. With hot dogs in hand, Shaggy, Scooby, and Scrappy boarded the roller coaster. As they got to the top of the tracks, Scrappy-Doo noticed that the ride attendant had disappeared. There was no one to slow down the cars as they headed towards a big curve. Quickly, Scrappy jumped from the car, climbed down the ride, and pushed the brake lever to stop. "That was like too close for comfort," said Shaggy when he and Scooby were safely on the ground. Meanwhile, Velma, Fred, and Daphne were trying their luck at a dart game. On her very first try, Velma popped a balloon, but the balloon was filled with paint and splattered everywhere. "Hey, what kind of prank is this?" Daphne demanded. She looked for the man who had been running the game, but he was gone. The whole gang met up and traded stories. Since something strange was definitely going on, they decided to stay together and check out the sideshow. They were enjoying watching Mr. and Mrs. Gullet perform their sword-swallowing act until it was interrupted by a large cloud of smoke. Poof! A masked figure appeared. "I am the Phantom of the Carnival," he yelled. "I warn you, disaster will strike. Run before it's too late." Then he vanished in another cloud of smoke. The crowd panicked and ran for the gates. Soon, the carnival grounds were quiet and it was getting dark. But Scooby and the gang didn't leave. They knew they had a mystery to solve. Mr. and Mrs. Gullet arrived and explained that they had recently become owners of the carnival. "This phantom is scaring away our customers," said Mr. Gullet explained. Just then a noise came from the House of Mirrors. "Let's go!" shouted fearless Scrappy-Doo as he rushed inside. Scrappy lunged in an image of the phantom and slammed nose first into a mirror. "Ha ha ha ha! You'll never catch me," chuckled the phantom as he ran down a hallway. Instead of joining in the chase, Scooby crouched down and covered his head to hide. But when the phantom ran back down the hall, he tripped over Scooby and fell to the floor. Mr. Gullet reached down and pulled off the phantom's mask. "Jinkies, that's the man from the dart game," Velma explained. "And that's the guy running the roller coaster," said Scrappy. "It's Scotty, one of our workers," said Mrs. Gullet. "Why have you done this, Scotty?" asked Mr. Gullet. "I wanted to buy the carnival," said Scotty. "I thought if I scared everyone away, you might sell it to me. and it would have worked if it weren't for you kids and your mangy dogs. Like Scooby-Doo the rescue, Shaggy said as he gave Scooby-Doo a hug. Rappy-roo, said Scooby-Doo happily as he smiled at his cousin. The end. Always a good ending with Scooby-Doo, right? My girls love Scooby-Doo. I grew up watching Scooby-Doo. I love Scooby-Doo. It's one of my favorite cartoons. If you have never seen Scooby-Doo, I suggest you find a copy or get online or something and watch a Scooby-Doo. You will fall in love with it. My youngest daughter is 21 and she still loves Scooby-Doo. She actually has her own Scooby-Doo DVD collection of all the shows that I watched when I was growing up. So if you like Scooby-Doo, this was a very short version of a Scooby-Doo story. Then I suggest you look online and look up Scooby-Doo and see what you can find of his videos. They're awesome. All right, guys, have a great day and enjoy. See you next time on Miss Donna Reads.